it to its own job. You have nothing more to do there. And if you remember what I said earlier on in regards to the pepper sauce frying, this is what I mean. Can you see the oil floating at the top? That's what you get. It starts to float at the top, and you can see the brown at the base of the pot. Now, it's not burnt. Don't get it twisted. It isn't burnt. It's just the flavor. So make sure at this point in time you're stirring it constantly, because if you leave it to just be there, it would burn, and you would take the burnt flavor in the jollof rice. You don't want that. So right now what we want to do is continue to stir and let the sauce fry, and it will reduce a lot more. So, because as you can tell, it's reduced a lot further from where we started. So just keep stirring. This is where we can now start adding our seasoning. So when I say adding seasoning, people get excited and say, oh, I don't want any spices in my food. Well, it's not spicy. It's just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Now, a lot of Nigerians, when we cook, we don't measure. We just put it in, you know. We can use pure judgment, we know. Okay, but for simplification's sake, I would be measuring just to make life easier for a lot of people. Okay, so here we go. This is a teaspoon of curry powder. Okay, a teaspoon of adobo. Now, if you don't have that, you can always use Maggi cubes or Knorr cubes. I think I have some to show you. Or stock cubes. This Knorr is very, very flavorful. This is Knorr cubes, and these are Maggi cubes. So, I mean, every store has them, all stores. And I'll be doing a video clip shortly, very soon, explaining the different kind of seasoning we use in Nigerian dishes. So, and also where you can get them from. Okay, so I've added my curry powder, I've added my adobo. Now I'm gonna add some white pepper. Now, white pepper, be very careful, they're very hot. Ground white pepper. This is ground white pepper. So I'm using half a teaspoon of that. At this point you can reduce the heat because it's frying very fast, and then if you're not careful it will burn, and we don't want it to burn. We just want it to fry to that very thick paste consistency. So, and we have some thyme, dried thyme. You can use fresh if you want. You can use fresh thyme as well if you want. It doesn't really matter whether it's dry or fresh. In Nigeria, actually, we use dry all the time. So half a teaspoon of that. And then we add some bay leaves. I'm just going to use a couple. So this is 2 bay leaves right here. That one has a split end. So it's just 2. Okay, there we go. Well, I wish you could smell it right now. That's one technology someone needs to go and invent. That when you're cooking, you can smell it. Over the computer, that is. Or over the video or something. But it's smelling really, really nicely. So now, this is what we're looking for. Can you see the transformation? Can you see the oil at the